degrees incline, finishing up the cardio. All right, guys. Having a good gym experience right through here. The cardio set up right through here. Guys, it is what it is. You don't have to do cardio, but I find that cardio is irreplaceable in a fitness program. I find cardio to be very, very valuable in a fitness program. Simply put, doing a lot of hard sprints is what I prefer, right? Sprints and bicycles, but I'm on an incline and I'm just kind of moving side to side. I'm kind of doing little mini, I don't call sprints, but I've been doing this for like 2 miles. And it's a little incline, nothing crazy. But all I'm trying to do is burn fat. You'll be surprised how much fat you can burn from just moving your body, really. It's crazy. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm on an incline, I don't want to do anything that's going to compromise the weightlifting workout, right? So I have a cracked SI joint that caused sciatica, and in order to get better at it, I've been doing a program that I call the Iron Warrior program, essentially. So this program I wrote has actually been giving me some pretty good results. So anyone that comes into the chat, essentially, road to 10% body fat. Sorry if I'm flashing my titties at you, but those are some gains. I actually built those, which is cool. I didn't have good ones naturally, right? So, anyways, road to 10% body fat. Guys, we're at the gym over here. And yeah, anybody who comes into the chat, ISSA certified master trainer. As I do my cardio, I'm getting to 10% body fat. Shout out down below. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, start a poll. Start poll. There you go, guys. Again, I don't expect a lot of people to come in these chats this time, but when I go live, every time I go live, I tend to do better. So for me, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna do some cardio here, and yeah. Would you rather lean or bulk? Lean. Okay, good. Well, you're in the right spot, baby. I've come down from 300 pounds down to about 225, 230, 15% body fat, 15.5. And I'm working on getting down to 10. Now, I'm not just doing cardio. Don't think that's all I do. This is cardio at the end of the day. I don't recommend you guys follow my program, because the program that works for me is built upon my body, my tendencies, how I eat. The core principles are going to be the same for you, but I cannot stress this enough, guys. the best program that's going to give you the most amount of muscle and give you the best for your bang of your buck, you know what that's going to be? That's going to be the program that you write for yourself, right? So there are some concepts I can tell you that are helping me get down to 10%. And guys, we're already down 80 pounds, right? So I'm an ISA certified trainer, train people in the Navy, right? Still getting lean, right? You see right there? Still got a little bit, right? But you got to remember, that's after 80 pounds gone. The biggest thing that is going to, I think the biggest game changer, personally, I think the biggest game changer in a lot of people's program is the implementation of two things: aerobic capacity, and I'm saying that specifically, or it's also getting a little bit of a tan and getting leaner. So shout out in the chat. I have empathy. I'm not going to judge you. Professional trainer here. So if you tell me in the chat, what are you doing to get leaner? Do you have a goal to get leaner? Is that what you want? Because I'm telling you, my program is getting me leaner, and y'all are going to see on camera how it works. Y'all are going to see me chisel down to 10%. Slowly but surely, right? So that's where we're at, kind of right here. Still got a little bit of fat here. But this right here, this is slowly coming off. This little stuff right here, slowly but surely. Do not, I'm telling you, do not take off the weight too fast at a time. Do not take the weight off too fast at a time. Do not do that. All right. The biggest thing I can tell you is this: if you're going to train a lot, keep eating and just get your body to become just get your body better at burning fat. You can make your body better at burning fat by being aerobically fit. The more aerobically fit you are, the more capacity you're going to have to burn fat. So staying aerobically fit is not only awesome, but it also helps you build more muscle, helps you stay leaner, right? So, but you still gotta lift weights too. That's the thing people don't realize. You still gotta lift weights. And, you know, you also gotta modulate your training. Like some weeks you're gonna go heavy, some weeks you're gonna go light. You know, some weeks you're gonna do body weight. And building performance and then tracking how your body looks, the attention to detail in what I'm doing just involves me getting leaner. So from the food to the sleep to the exercises, and start Q&A. I lost 80 pounds. What's your goal? Type below. Anyways, here we go. Start Q&A. There we go. Screw it. Anyways, guys, I lost 80 pounds training and eating this way. I just did a live stream earlier. Again, Navy veteran. So if you're looking for a good coach, sorry if I'm flashing my nipples at you. You gotta admit, that is a non-gyno nipple for all you guys. Shout out to all the fake influencers who are using SARMs and steroids and making all the natural people staying natural. Shout out to all of them. Making everybody have body dysmorphia. All right, shout out to Arnold. Unrealistic expectations. Nah, dude, at the end of the day, guys, look. Do your cardio. Get better at burning fat. And I'm telling you, pay attention, start weighing your food. Get more sleep. And slowly but surely, move your body more, stretch more, start doing these things, and you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at what the human body can do. And if you like my training style, keep in mind, I'm working on a program called the Iron Human program. It's not meant to turn you into a power lifter. It's not meant to turn you into a bodybuilder. It's meant to turn you into like a piece of iron to where you can run, you can stay lean, you can lift weights, you can do all sorts of stuff while maintaining somewhat of an aesthetic physique. Because realistically, guys, as fun as it is to bodybuild and do all that, a lot of the fitness and health culture has been taken to the extreme, and it has topped the levels of what's considered like even healthy or not. I know some of the strongest people in my gym, right? Some of the strongest people in my gym over here, some of the strongest people in my gym are on hypertension and statins. They're super strong. I know one guy who's 6 years younger than me. Literally, he's 6 years younger than me. And when I found that out, I could not believe it. But he looks twice my age because I'm almost 40, right? And he was like, "You're almost 40?" It's like, "Yeah, bro." And I had surgery. Like, I'm not in the best shape of my life right now. Hence why I'm getting back down to 10%, guys. Do not look at my body right now and think that I'm promoting this is good shape. It's all right, but road to 10%? Nah, man. We're gonna get to 10%. So, guys, we are currently, from our last measurement this morning, we are 15.5% body fat, 15.5% body fat at 230 pounds, 6'3". So, again, not shredded, didn't say I was. What on earth is going on here? There we go. So road to 10%, right? This is kind of what we're working with. Can't really see really good there. But yeah, you see there, like from the side, you see how the striations are coming in, the shoulders are wide. Got a little bit there. Still got legs, don't worry. I train calves a lot. So for here, we're trying to get to 10%. Suppose I'm between 15 and 20 right now. I don't know. But yeah, we're getting there. So that's what I'm doing. Far from perfect, but hey, I'm still documenting what I do. I don't get why people are so... Here's the thing. You got to stop caring about what other people think, guys. There's too many losers in this world that will destroy your own self-confidence, guys. Look, if you are putting into work to get to a goal, right, just keep at it. Like, this is what I like about going into the gym, controlling. Like, I'm getting lean now as a personal goal just for my sanity, right? And I say that because I think most people function better on a schedule. So I think most people function better when they're on a schedule and a routine, and getting your body to look a certain way requires a little bit of planning when it comes to like food and timing of eating and nutrients and stuff. So if you're someone, see, I like to bend forward, and if I bend forward and do it like this, I actually feel better and I get a deeper stretch in my right glute, which is where my injury is. So I'm gonna cut that down. We're gonna get the 10%. And guys, I hope the community I'm building online, I'm a Navy veteran, I was an ACFL. The only thing that I know in this world is this: I'm not good at a lot of stuff. Like, I'm good at some stuff like sales and maybe some music and stuff, but like basic human skills. You're killing me, Smalls. Johnny Blade, are you the actor on Sandlot? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Am I? No. But am I that actor? Absolutely not. However, I am that actor, and for a simple $500 donation, I'd be willing to give you a signature. Johnny Blade, 78. Nah, Johnny Blade, I like your thumbs ups there. I would prefer a thumbs ups at the top of the video, though, if you would be so kind, sir. If you would throw me a thumbs up, I will bounce my right dragon pec. I'll bounce it. Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, not that my pecs are great. Ah, thank you, thank you. See the dragon? Yeah. Fun fact, I designed that tattoo and this one. I'm always watching, guys. I see you. I see you. Anyways, we're gonna hit the sauna after this. So guys, road to 10%. You know, I want to know the hell I'm doing to get to 10%? I'll tell you, but I need you to comment down below. I need you to engage. I need you to send me some thumbs ups, man. Right? Engage with me, guys. That's why I'm here. Or I'll just film this. Charlie Sheen. So, the road to 10% body fat, guys, I'm not in my 20s, right? I'm not in my 20s. That looks like Ozzy Osbourne's dragon tattoo. Finish with my woman, cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People say I'm drowning because I am drowning all the time. Finish with my woman, cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm crazy cause I'm... No, is it, People think I'm insane because I am drowning all the time. Can you help me? Mama, I'm coming home. I can play Mama, I'm Coming Home on piano. It's the D scale in reverse order and a 1 throb in the left. So, how do we get the 10% body fat? See? See? Getting there. We used to be 300 pounds. We've lost 80 pounds, guys. How did I lose 80 pounds? Well, that's what we talk about here. So, anyways, feel free to chat about anything. Would you rather? So, one of the things that I like to share with people is this. If you want to become the best, if you, watching this, it's just one person, if you want to become the best version of yourself, it's pretty simple. You got to start doing actions towards a goal. As in, you got to figure out, like me cutting weight, getting to 10% body fat. Okay, why am I doing that? Have a personal goal. It's the journey of getting to the body fat, the journey itself that teaches you who you are, right? It could be anything. It could be a power lift. It could be studying for an exam. Just find something and go for it. Your mind will thank you when you have something to aim for. And when you don't have something to aim for, your mind plays tricks on you. If you enjoyed this advice, thumbs up in the chat. Road to 10% body fat. Quick physique update for those of you that care. Alrighty, nothing crazy. Alright, I do have shorts on, but there we go. So, we're at 15% right now. There we go. 15%. And, yeah, there we go. 6'3", so I'm 6'3", 230 pounds at 15% body fat. And now, what I'm gonna do, I like this exercise because I have a back injury, which I couldn't train for a while, which was really shitty. I lean forward and I do big steps and I keep my posture here and I keep it and I'm pushing with my legs and I'm driving back. And I find this to be a great movement to work on stability in the hip joint. All right? Because remember, when you want to get lean, it's more about volume and capacity and doing a bunch of movement, burning the body fat off, and then maintaining a certain level of strength. All right? So for me, I can squeeze my legs, contract. I'm telling you, mastering some body control like that, at least for me, that's not bad. We're getting there. Getting there. No fancy editing, no fancy lighting, nothing crazy. And I'm depleted, but not bad for almost 40. And we've lost 80 pounds. So, trying to practice what I preach. Everybody in my family, sadly, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people in my family, they don't really, everybody that I see that doesn't really care about their health, they end up regretting it later on in life, right? A lot of people get successful, they make a bunch of money, they go party, they get into drinking and smoking, and I see it, or they have fun, but they go out. Working hard unhealthily just to go drink a beer on the beach unhealthily, that's not a good life to me. That's a really dumb life. But I'm more of an artist. I'm more of a creator and an artist. Like, I like to create music on piano. If you come to some of my other live streams, and I may do a live stream later when I get home, I play a lot of piano. I do a lot of music therapy. The things that are important to me are not the most important things to other people, and I'm rarely aware of that. But when it comes to getting leaner, this is something that is important to me. It's something that I have studied. I was an ACFL in the Navy, so my job was to help people get leaner, lose body fat, all right? So trainer in California. I used to own a health and wellness shop. So essentially what I'm getting at is the road to 10% body fat is not just to get to 10% body fat. It's almost like something I feel like I need to do because I've got this knowledge and I've been learning how to do it for so many years that I want to share it because I've helped a lot of people do it. So, and again, it's just the whole goal is, can you get leaner? I'm not trying to turn you into a power lifter or a bodybuilder or a strongman. That's great if that's what you want to do. But body sculpting and staying lean requires just as much dedication. To stay lean, like fitness model lean year round, takes just as much dedication as it is to get big. Right? Getting big, you have to eat a lot. Right? And that's not exactly healthy for your system. I found when I started eating too much food, I felt like doo-doo. And when I started feeling like doo-doo, I didn't want to continue training. So what I did was I altered my routine to allow for more carbs, right? A little bit lower fats, but still moderate. Good proteins. And I separated my strength. I separated my sessions to where some sessions I take a lightweight and lift it fast. Some I go control. Some I go power. And I have different exercises for different days and different amounts of carbohydrates that I eat. So if I know I'm going to go in and train heavy and I'm like feeling good, I have a back injury, so I can't do that anymore. But let's say I wanted to have a heavy back day or heavy leg day, because back and legs are my favorite body part. My back and my legs always grew. Big back, big legs, arms, chest, a little bit tougher. Arms, shoulders, back, right? And legs. So I always found that if I have a body part and I want it to grow, I need to make sure I have the nutrition set that when I train that body part, there's enough glycogen in the muscle so I can actually train that muscle to perform. Now, there's a difference between training to get stronger, build muscle, and get leaner. Training your body to get leaner is a whole nother beast in its own. And it's, I don't really know what it is, if it's good or bad or what. But I'm kind of enjoying to getting leaner at this point. So we're going to continue to do it. All right. So the cardio's here, as you can see, nothing crazy, but you see how it's coming in? I do need a little bit more chest development, but chest is really hard for me to grow. I've grown massive amounts in my chest since I started, right? But because I'm so wide, I didn't realize how to train my chest until like 9 years into training. Hence why my shoulders got so damn big. My chest stayed weak, my shoulders kept getting bigger and wider, and I'm like, huh? That's because I didn't know how to train chest. Guys, you may think it's silly, but it's not as intuitive as you think to just lift a weight and contract a muscle. Some people get it. Some people put their whole weight into it. Some people use momentum. But whether you training weights with or without momentum, totally different game. All right, here's the thing. If you're always using momentum when you lift, or you're never using momentum and you're always strict, whatever you're doing, if you've been doing that for a while and you're plateaued, switch it up. Switch it up. If you can't do push-ups and pull-ups or dips right now, turn calisthenics into your general purpose conditioning, your GPC. General purpose conditioning. Remember, that's something that I think affects a lot of powerlifters, your general purpose conditioning. Even if you're strong, you need a base level of conditioning to make sure that you can maintain that strength and then recover more optimally for future strength gains, right? It's like a car, right? A car has a radiator that helps keeps it cool. If you find that you cannot keep your body cool and your radiator's broke, that's not really good for your body. You can't sweat. Same concept. Your body has processes and they have deadlines and timelines, and your body reproduces cells, and cells have different life periods. And then if you have more body fat, stuff you eat gets put into your adipose tissue and it absorbs it. So doing the cardio, doing the sauna, staying consistent, you don't have to do it like I do. I've gone like 5 miles today. I went 5 miles after I did my weight training, but my weight training wasn't really hard because, again, I'm trying to lose body fat. So essentially, guys, I don't know if you guys have ever lost body fat before. You're not going to get stronger. All you can hope when you're specifically losing body fat, the only thing you can hope for is try to maintain some strength until your body gets reset. Like, it's not easy getting lean, especially when you're not augmenting your hormones. And I'm not taking testosterone when I go low calorie, right? A lot of people will take testosterone shots, right? And then when they get low calorie, they have exogenous testosterone to help them. I don't do that. I suffer through it, and I try to do it more slowly. And I don't know. I'm not a professional bodybuilder or nothing, but I do think that I am slowly getting a physique that could look kind of modelish because I got the wide shoulders, 6'3", getting lean. So if I can pop the abs out more, keep the chest thick, wide shoulders, not too big on traps, because when your traps get too big, it spoils your shape. I don't want too big of traps because when this gets too big, it makes you not look as wide. So for me, I like to have that aesthetic physique. At least that's what I'm going for. So I'm trying to have that wide. See how you have like the wide taper there? Right? So if you do a photo, get the waist down. But I want to get this. This is coming off. Now I used to be 300 pounds. So I'm down to 230. So this is what it's like losing 80 pounds, right? And I don't have that much. I mean, I have some here, but it's not really that much compared to what it used to. And I found that, you know what helped me burn that fat? Was staying in a deficit, weight training, but also adding these cardios. And then adding the sauna. These little details make all the difference in the world. Like, I didn't start getting leaner. I didn't lose 80 pounds overnight, obviously. I didn't start getting leaner. And again, I'm 15.5%, 15.5 as measured today. Okay. I didn't start getting leaner, visually noticed, until I did two things. I started implementing strategic cardio. Strategic, not too much, not too little. Strategic cardio. And in addition to the strategic cardio, there's something else I did. I slightly adjusted my nutrition. Slightly adjusted my nutrition. All right. So once I did straight sets, separated cardio. There we go. We're getting there. Separated cardio and weights, right? Once I started separating the cardio and weights, getting ready to go to the sauna. Once I separated cardio and weights, paid attention to my deficit, upped my carbs. I actually ate more carbs within less calories. So I was able to eat more food, right? I was able to eat more food, right? By volume. but less calories. So that helped get me satiated. Those are the things that I did. And so far, I'm not like these guys on the wall. Not like him, obviously. See these guys competing and stuff? It's crazy. But I do think getting lean in general has been an interesting process. Getting lean sucks. I kind of wish I never would have gotten unlean, because I was lean for a little while. I was decently lean for a little while, but then I got into strongman and bulked up and got stronger and thicker. But looking back now, I kind of just wish I would have stayed lean the whole time, because now I find myself coming right back to my roots, which is just like trying to stay leaner. Anyways. Alrighty. We're getting there. So I can see it. See, what you want to do is you want to look at your body and you want to pay attention. So I'm going to step into the sauna, and maybe my AirPods will let me talk to you guys. I'll be able to see the chat for those that are in here. Anybody in the chat, I will be able to hopefully read the comments. So now it's time to go into the sauna. There we go. So we're 15%. We're going to get down to 10%. And it is just a matter of time. You can see that's the physique. So legs are still there. Nothing crazy. But from the side, again, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder by any means. I'm just trying to get leaner. Care nothing about bodybuilding. I just like to get leaner aesthetically because I think it looks better. And I see it more like a sculpting project, like a piece of art. So to me, it's kind of artistic in a way. The art of stripping off the body fat, right? So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, so. Alrighty, here we go. Pop into the torture zone real quick. Okie dokie. Thumbs up. For those who are in the chat, I am in the sauna. All right. One thing I do need to do is come out here. I think I'll look pretty good once I get my tan and get a little bit leaner. We've already lost 80 pounds. So for those who well, a lot of people come in here in these chats and be like, tell me, man, it's not as easy. Especially when you get older, it's not as easy to keep the body fat off, right? So how do you do it? And this lighting's pretty shitty, to be real. If you look at a picture I just posted in the chat, one of the pictures that I posted in the YouTube, post talks about how you can look different in different lighting. So what I like to do, you see me stretching in here? I have a sauna in here. What I like to do, I did 5 miles of cardio, uphill, front, backward, side to side. And I did weight training earlier. And calories have been in a deficit. So we're doing more movement, circuit training, group training, all that good stuff, right? We still are doing some hypertrophy here and there, but I am not trying to just get big. I am dedicated to getting leaner, simply because getting leaner is its own challenge. And once I get down to the body fat that I want, I will then decide if I want to stay there and build lean or bulk up. I'm imagining once I get lean and go through all this bullshit, because getting lean is not easy, I'm going to do my best to maintain that leanness going forward and not lose it again. See, right here, I have an injury. I can feel it. Right here, I can literally feel that injury right there, which is interesting. What on earth? Piece of stick. When I'm in the sauna, I like to hang and I like to stretch. One of the things I've been working on is stretching my lower back. My lower back and my hips were in such bad shape, still is in such bad shape. Let me see. I'm looking into the chat. Can't really see it. My hips and ankles are not in the best shape. So, in general, I am limited to how I can train. So, I have a lot of injuries. So, I have a lot of injuries from being stupid when I was younger and just trying to push heavy weight, essentially. And yeah, so it's kind of how it is, man. The epitome of the challenge is to get to 10%, and we will get to 10%. Mark my words on that. So 10% we will get to. How to get lean. Eat clean. Do the cardio. Do the cardio. Do the detox. Push everything out. Calorie deficit. Contract. Persistence. Consistency. 80 pounds down. 15% body fat currently. Total percent body fat. Goal right now is 10%. I'll be there. I could get there in 2 months if I wanted to, but I'd lose too much weight. Trying to slowly but surely mold my body into maybe like a piece of art, right? In its own way. I don't know. That's kind of how I see it. Maybe it's silly. Hey, who's in the chat? Somebody. See somebody in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Somebody in the chat that's a moderator came in. Who is it? I see the chat, but I can't see. I see it's blue. I see, hey, what's up? Is that Truth God? Truth Garden? Garden Truth? What's up, man? We are on the road to 10% body fat. You want to come join my journey? Watch me suffer and get the 10% body fat? No, I don't mean suffer, but we are on our way to 10% body fat. Yeah. Not trying to be weird for those, but the 10% body fat is just an experiment to see how the body can drop the body fat and aesthetically look its best. So, hey, we're the monkeys. I still think 30 minutes to an hour in the sauna seems to have an effect on the lean body. Getting leaner, getting darker, having a tan, doing the cardio, tightening up. All of these things work together. All these things work together. It all works together. It all works together. It all works together. It all works together. And then for dinner, I guess for dinner, we're going to have some turkey and rice. It's not going to be like, the thing is, you don't want to eat a super heavy big meal right before bed. The reason is, and I'll tell you why. People can get away with it, but you don't want to eat a big meal before bed because it ramps up your body's internal temperature. And in order to produce melatonin, you need to have you'll sleep better with a lower body temperature. So what that means is if you eat a big meal, like really big, and that's in your system, it's going to take energy to digest that food, and that energy is going to be in the form of heat. So it's going to take a lot of heat to digest that food, which is energy, right? So that is going to affect your sleep. That's why before bed, you want to not take a hot shower, not take a hot bath before bed. No. Shower, feel good, feel this, do this. But clean yourself and get cool and get into a low temperature and then watch how much better you sleep. The hormones, deeper REM. I personally always get, what the hell? What the hell is that fucking noise? Yeah. So we are currently 240 degrees. 240 degrees is what this says. It can't be 240 degrees, man. That's what this thing says. If I think it was 240 degrees, I'd be dying. Anyways. Yeah. Water coming out. So what I found is when you pull the water out, put the water back in, kind of stripping your body of moisture and water, but then you're putting it back in. It's constantly recycling. I don't know if that's good or bad for. I always ask people, is there an actual benefit for the sauna? I know what the research says, but the older I get, and because I used to own a supplement company, health and wellness store that is, and we sold supplements, one of the things I noticed is one of the things that I noticed I lost my train of thought. In supplement companies, I don't always trust studies because it depends on who funds the study. And the older I get, I always follow the money because it's like if you're genuinely curious about something and there's money involved, there's going to be manipulation. Once there's enough money involved, you're going to find people who are going to try to manipulate. So be careful of that. You read these studies and it's like, Wow, that makes a lot of sense. And then you see that it's got cognitive bias in it. Try to prevent cognitive bias, friends. Cognitive bias. Anybody in the chat, actually? Let's see. Hey. All right. And we got 3 people. Cool. So, quick little break. Again, depleting. Why? Well, that's just part of it, getting leaner. Well, I don't know if you have to do it this way. Do you have to use the sauna to get lean? No. Does it work? All it does is drain water. Garden God. Yeah. So, there we go. Leaner bulk. See, that's what's crazy. You look like him. You see, I look like the actor from Adam. I look like the actor from something. I don't know if I look like the actor or not. Hi. Talk about a flattering angle. See, got a little bit of body fat to get rid of right here. But remember, we are getting there. So you see, we are slowly but surely getting there. Not bad for losing 80 pounds. Anyways, now, whew. All right. Now, time to do this next Shiite. Shazam. All right, I am in the chat, so for anybody who has typed, I am about to be in and see. Cool. That was a long-ass session, dude. We did our group, then we did our circuit, then we took a 20-minute break. Then after a 20-minute break, we did calisthenics and cardio. Then after our cardio, we did more cardio for like 4 miles uphill, right? 3.5 miles up here to steady jog. And yeah, we're doing all that in a calorie deficit. So remember, the name of the game, I think, when it comes to getting leaner is to do more circuitry. Do more circuitry training. You know what I mean? Getting leaner and doing circuits really does do it. But people do mess up when they do circuits. Sometimes their circuits are too light. If you're going to do circuits, like, make sure they're tough and they should be painful. Like, if your work capacity doesn't allow you to do a full body circuit, then you're probably really thick. And train for your goal. Train for your goal, man. Train for your goal. Deplete yourself, put the stuff back in. Get your body used to depleting the water, putting it back in. Forgive me, as I'm about to throw up. Just came out of the sauna. Low calorie and a little bit of suffering here. Anyways, just for what it's worth. Oh shit, my shirt is on inside out. There we go. All right, guys. Whew. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, like the temple. All right. There we go. Uh-oh. Huh? There we go. Hey. There we go. Stare at the light while I pee. Cockroach in the gym. Maybe that's me. El cucaracha. Da. See, like right now, I'll tell you, this is what's hard about staying lean. Okay. Now there's a drive home, right? And I am starving. So now it's like, ooh, all that work that you did, all the cardio, all the prepping. It's like, man. And on the way home, I
I'd be so tempted to go get some of that yummy stuff. But that is going to be the difference between you actually getting the 10% and not. Because if you want to get the 10% body fat, the 10% body fat rule that I've been doing, it can be done. But if you want to get there, it ain't that simple, man. Most people will never be able to get 10% body fat. No, they won't. And those people they're not willing to suffer, man. Just not willing to suffer. All right. Well, guys, that is it. Till next time. Got thumbs up there. All right, we'll see you in the next chat. Yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow. Shout out. Thanks for tuning in, India. Peace.